just sitting here chilling. I went ahead and went to the receiver. I got a multi-stop load brewing here. So I just went ahead and went to the, I don't know when this snow is supposed to hit. So I'm in Pennsylvania right now. They talking about snow. I don't know how much I believe it. Like they was talking snow earlier in the week. I seen some flurries. You know what I mean? I feel like they overhype it. A little bit. They get into that overhype. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's, I don't know. I don't get too worked up when they talk about snow. I'll be honest with you. Because I like to be aware of it, but I don't let it determine too much of what I do. I'll be honest with you. So we're gonna wait for a few people to come barreling in. If you're watching this on a replay, check out that description down there. I got that MUDFLAP out happening these days. Yeah, I mean, I'm saving them on average probably about 30 cents a gallon with MUDFLAP off of the off the big retail price. So and fuel's going up. There ain't no doubt about it. Fuel's going up these days. Over $3 a gallon here in Pennsylvania now at most stops. So yeah, MUDFLAP will help you out there. Save you a few dollars on MUDFLAP. Use my promo code. Get yourself $10 in free fuel. Gets me $10 in free fuel. I was at a fuel stop earlier this week, and I signed two guys up at the fuel stop. I said I went in and I was paying for fuel. There was a guy in front of me. He was paying cash for fuel, and I said, well, I knew he wasn't, but I asked. I said, do you use the MUDFLAP app? And he was like, no, what's that? And I said, oh, well, let me tell you. I'm saving 30 cents a gallon right now. I'm paying the cash price. I'm using a credit card, so I'm getting cash back, and I'm saving 30 cents a gallon out there on the pump. He was very interested. And then I had another guy sign up. When I went to leave, I went in to get my receipts for my fuel, and there was another guy there paying for fuel with a Visa card. And I said, hey, are you aware of the MUDFLAP app? And he said, no. I said, well, let me sign you up. Why is this guy backing in? These are pull-through spots here. He's going to pull up and back in. Got me nervous as hell. I swear these people. I don't know why he's got to back in here like this. Why they got to do it to me? Why do they got to make me nervous? Let's see. 7 in the house, 9 likes. That's a good ratio. Let's see who all's in here tonight. Let me grab a water while this guy takes forever to back in. You're not supposed to reverse into these spots. You're supposed to pull through. But I guess he didn't get the memo, and now he's going to back up and pull up. I kind of hope he gives up on that spot, honestly. I'm just saying, like, I ain't hating on him. Just saying, like, I'm just saying that's a tight spot, and I don't really care for the way he's angling on it. Hell, he's coming right. Well, he's even sharper angle now. He's coming straight for my truck. Like, what are you doing? That's a worse angle than you had before. You pulled up and got a worse angle. Oh, stop. Just stop. That's not going to work. Oh, my God. Put your flashers on, number one. Oh, hell. And then speed up. Don't speed up. Son of... Oh, I hate when people do shit like this. You've got a horrible angle there, guy. Your horrible angle. Yeah. Like, I don't get it. You're supposed to pull through. They got signs everywhere that say pull through. But, some people got to pull up and make it hard on themselves, I guess. Got to pull up and make it hard on yourself. Put your flashers on when you're backing in also if you're going to back in somewhere. The flashing light helps you out. It gives you more, the flashing light gives you, where you can see more. Let's see who all's in here. Let me get to some chat here, guys. Figured I'd hop on for a little while tonight. I'm already at my first stop. You know, it's supposed to snow 8 foot tomorrow, I think. I think that's what they're calling for, 8 foot of snow in central Pennsylvania. So I figured I'd go ahead and get over here, you know. Captain Flatbed first in the house. What's up? Not much. Chilling in Pennsylvania. Hoping that I got mirrors when I wake up because of people doing things they're not supposed to be doing. Not reading the signs, you know. Let's see. Freak trucking evening, everyone. Yeah, what's everybody up to tonight? Blaze 68 in the house. Hit the like button for sure. Ozzy, hey, evening, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. Blaze, thumbs up for sure. Faux show. Kevin Flatbed says, we're on NASTIC program. We're getting a pretty decent break on our fuel. Yeah, check out that MUDFLAP, man. I mean, you're getting close. You're getting close to those NASTIC prices. Ozzy says, hey, Cash, checking in from Texarkana. It's freezing over here. Yeah, it ain't got super cold here yet. We're like probably 30 degrees here right now. But it's supposed to snow 8 foot tomorrow, so everybody buckle down for tomorrow. I gotta make a tough choice in the morning. Am I gonna take that Pennsylvania Turnpike out of here? Oh, I don't know. I hate going up 322 and all that back to 80. I'm in like the Harrisburg area. No, wait. Am I in the Harris? Yeah, I'm in the Harrisburg area. Jeez Louise. What state am I in? The state of confusion. That's what state I'm in. But yeah, I don't know. I hate coming out of here going back up to 80. It's a rough ride, but I also hate paying $85 to go across the Pennsylvania Turnpike also. So I got me a tough choice. I may need to sleep on it and think about it in the morning, because I've already paid a lot of tolls this week. If I run this out through the Pennsylvania Turnpike, I got to go up to Michigan. I'll probably be over like $300 in tolls for the week. That's a lot of tolls for a week. So yeah, I don't know. I gotta think about it. But yeah, it's not too cold over here. It's in the 30s. Thomas says, should I switch to Reefer? I don't know, man. That's kind of a personal thing, you know. Depends on where you live. It depends on what you want to do. It depends on, you know, like, I mean, I talk about Reefer a lot, you know, so you can kind of get a gist of what it's like from what I talk about, you know. It just, you know, it's not one size fits all. Trucking's not one size fits all. You got to find what you like to do, because if you're miserable, you won't do it for long. So, well, I hope you don't, but it could be a good switch for some people. I like it. Business School Dropout says, love MUDFLAP. Yeah, I'm digging MUDFLAP, man. I really am. It's hard to compete with those discounts. You know, I'm thinking I saved almost 50 cents off pump price earlier. So yeah, pretty good times. DIY semi in the house. What's up? Oh, first Captain Flatbed said, jet lagging on the stream. All right, yeah. I don't know where I'm at on this one over here. Let me see. I'm still live on this one. It's still popping and locking. Could be multi-factors here. Make sure I thumbs up myself. There we go. Thumbed up. It has been thumbed. I've officially thumbed myself. It didn't sound right. Never mind. We'll skip over that. DIY in the house. Hey, pretty woman. Yeah, thank you for that. I like that thumbnail. That was that's me, my Julia Roberts look right there. You know, it's negotiable. I should have brightened it up a little bit though. I look a little dark on the body, you know what I mean? The hairstyle works for me though. The hairstyle looks good. But yeah. Let me go back to my own live. Let me watch it. Ace in the house with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Ace. Do you invest in crypto at all? Heck yeah, I invest in crypto. That's got me like a couple $100 in crypto. Um, you know, I look at it. I look at crypto. Um, Crypto's like this right here. It's like a Powerball ticket for me. I bought me a Powerball and a Mega Millions earlier. I haven't bought lottery in about a year, so I don't even know what state I bought this in. Well, where is this from? This might be. I think this is Pennsylvania. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It should say on there, right? Yeah, PA lottery. There we go. PA lottery. So yeah, I bought it from the PA lottery. So yeah, I was feeling lucky. Bought me a PA lottery ticket. I don't know. They're both like in the 200 something million. Mega Millions tonight's 200 and something, and Powerball tomorrow's 200 and something. So they're kicking ass. I figured I'd jump in on it. You know, um, it'd be nice to win something like that, right? Right. Um, but yeah, thank you, Ace. Thank you, Ace. Yeah, I got about, I don't know, I don't want to say how much I got in crypto because I don't want people, you know, oh, blah, 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 blah. Anytime you mention money, I'd rather not mention it if I'm not like, you know, don't have to. Like when I do a weekly recap video, you know, I kind of base that on showing numbers. So I show numbers on that. But like on crypto, the way I look at crypto is like this. Here's how I think of it. I got a little bit of money in it. It's enough to where if I lose it all, it's not going to change my life. But I figure I buy enough just to get in the game, and then like, you know, 20 years from now, maybe, you know, like you know, I can leave my Bitcoin to you know, I can leave my Bitcoin to my heirs, you know, and it could be worth millions of dollars, man. I don't know. That's kind of how I look at it. I'm going big or I'm going broke. That's my Bitcoin strategy. It's not really an investment. It's more of a speculation. Freight trucking says tip your host with a $5 super chat. Yeah, he put his money where his mouth was. He hit me with the $5, and I appreciate it. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. Uh, oh, hey, big news announcement. I got 17 people in here. I'll let you all know. I just read Joe Biden is going to he's going to get Pete Buttigieg, the mayor, the ex-mayor. I don't know what he is. He's going to be the head of the transportation department. Yes. Pete Buttigieg has been named head of the sorry, let me see if I can find the story here. Jeez Louise, I got a lot of tabs open and none of them worth a damn. Oh, I seen that at CDL Life, I think it was. Let me go look that up. CDL Life trucking news. Let's get it. Oh, did y'all see the JB Hunt driver? JB Hunt driver ran over a police officer. Oh, that's no good. JB Dedicated Services ran over a police officer. Probably not good. He was directing traffic and he ran him over. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. The cop's okay. It didn't hurt the cop. He got pinned under the truck and it took him a while to get him out from under the truck, but apparently he's okay. Yeah, Biden picks Buttigieg as Department of Transportation as the head. The head. So Pete Buttigieg is the head now. It says Joe Biden has reportedly tapped. What horrible wording. Let me start this over. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Joe Biden has reportedly tapped Pete Buttigieg. Hey, what a man does in his free times, you know, just don't I ain't knocking it. I'm just saying, like, boy, way to word this. Joe Biden has reportedly tapped Pete Buttigieg to act as his Secretary of Transportation, according to multiple outlets. Several news outlets reported that Joe Biden has chosen Buttigieg, 38 years old, to serve as head of the United States Department of Transportation. I mean, what's this guy know about the Department of Transportation? I mean, like, he's probably driven on a road before. That's probably all he knows about it, man. They should have elected. He should have put me in there. Now I wouldn't let Joe Biden tap me, but I'd take the job. You know, if he asked nicely. Says to serve as the head of the United States Department of Transportation. I love they get a guy from Indiana. The worst roads in the country. They got to get a guy from Indiana. Lord have mercy, help us all. Baby Jesus, we need help. Yeah, Biden has yet to make the formal announcement. Yeah, he don't want to come out and say he tapped Buttigieg, apparently. The Secretary of Transportation, you know, but I mean, honestly, I'll put it this way. We can't do much worse than Elaine Chao. I mean, you know, like, I think Trump did a horrible job picking her. That was a total Mitch McConnell move, is what that was. Because let's face it, in this country, it's who you know or who you blow. And I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is. Isn't Elaine Chao, like, isn't she married to Mitch McConnell? So she's the who you blow. And Pete Buttigieg is the who you know, because that's dirty politics right there. Let me explain to you how Pete Buttigieg is going to get this job or got this job. So Joe Biden said, hey, Pete, you're stealing my votes. I need you to go away so I can beat Bernie Sanders. And Pete Buttigieg said, hey, Joe, I'll go away, but here's what I need. Number one, I need some of that Hunter Biden money. And number two, I need a job because I quit my mayoring job. You know, so I'm no longer the mayor. Give me a job. And apparently Joe tapped him and made him the Secretary of Transportation. And, you know, I'm all about, I don't like to talk politics, as you guys know, because I hate both sides. You will not find me pro this, pro that. I'm anti everything when it comes to politics. I ain't met a politician yet that wouldn't lie to get what they needed. I ain't met a politician yet I wouldn't throw over a bridge if there was no laws against it, you know? Just saying, that's how I feel about politics. So, you know, if you've got political opinions, you know, yeah, probably telling them to the wrong guy. But we do have 18 in the house and 16 likes, so hit that thumbs up for me if you could. Let me see where we at. Lone Star Transport says his trainer told him to practice backing. Yeah, exactly. Blaze68 says, update, I did my pre-employment drug screening and start Wilson on the 28th. I should have my CDL about a month after that. All right, good deal. Trucker in the house. Soon to be trucker. Captain Flatbed says time for a new Texas front bumper, LOL, at his expense. Dude, I would rather just keep the bumper I got at my expense. You know what I mean? Like, whew. Yeah, I'm a little worried there. He's taking a weird angle, man. He had a weird angle set up on it, but you know, as long as you don't hit me, I'm okay. As long as you don't hit me. I just don't understand why they don't pick, like, he picked I mean, I get it. I do it too, I guess. I shouldn't say anything. Anytime I back into a truck stop, I always pick a spot. Now, given I'm not at a truck stop, I'm at a receiver. But anytime I back in at the truck stop, I always pick a spot that's already got a truck on both sides of me. That way, when I back in, I'm pretty sure the two guys that are on each side, two drivers, are not going to leave, you know, in the middle of the night. So it kind of makes me feel a little better about it. I would rather be the one backing in than to have other people backing in around me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know their experience level when people back in. I don't know their confidence level. I don't know their competency. You know, I'm fine with it. If I mean, I'm not the greatest backer, but you know, people tell me I am sometimes. Oh, man. I'm just playing, by the way. I mean, I've just been doing it long enough. You know what I mean? It's not like I think I'm, you know, something special. It's when you've been doing it as long as I have, you should know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what she said. Um, let's see. Business school dropout says hanging out with the grandkids in California. There you go. Is that why you run California and back so much? I was wondering why a man would go to California like you do. But if that's where the grandkids are, that's a pretty good strategy. Buy a semi, make money, go see the grandkids, and then go home making money. Good way to do it. Blaze68 said, started a YouTube channel to vlog my journey. All right. Blaze68's got the YouTube channel now. Let me check him out. That's startling. Every time I see myself as Julia Roberts, I'm like, whoa. I think I look like Weird Al Yankovic. What do y'all think? Oh, me. Blaze68, there he is. Subscribed. I'm the third subscriber, it looks like. The third subscriber. Share. Copy link. Copied the link. Let's see here. Blaze 68. Your YouTube link is still Blaze 420, just so you know. I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but you know, in case a prospective employer looks you up. But there's the link for Blaze 68, guys. Show a little support. You know, got a new guy coming into the industry. You know, let us know how it works out over there at Wilson. Let us know how that works out. Interested in that. I always like to see how companies do when new guys start out. And now I got the inside track. Lone Star Transport says South Carolina DOT was spraying the roads today, preparing for possible ice tonight. Yeah, that's more what I worry about is that underlying ice than I do, you know, the fluffy snow. They can get that fluffy snow out the way for me, and I can get back to super trucking before noon. But you know, when it's icy, man, they have trouble breaking it up and getting it off the road. And that's why I came to the receiver tonight. I said if that snow and ice moves in before, you know, I get up in the morning, at least I'm here. You know, like I'm checked in. I do what I can. I you know, like, but you know, it is what it is. I'm on their property at this point. Thomas says, I live in North Carolina. Yeah. I mean, if you think Reefer might be for you, if you like, you know, I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's not the easiest of gigs as far as mentally. Mentally is where Reefer gets you. Because you got to get up at, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, a big issue I find with Reefer is parking. Because you get unloaded, like last night I got unloaded it was about 9:30 at night. So at 9:30 at night they unload me and they got no parking on the customer property. So now at 9:30 at night I'm out here running around looking for a parking spot. You know, stuff like that bothers me with Reefer. I like Reefer, but at the same time, you know, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. You know, like in the morning when I get, it'll take them forever to pull this load off in the morning. Mentally is where Reefer gets to you, because you got to learn to be patient, and then you got to learn that, like, you're going to have to work for parking sometimes. You know, like, I paid for parking last night. Nothing I could do about it. You know, I'm in the Northeast, and I got unloaded at, they turned me loose with paperwork at about, I want to say about 9:15, somewhere in there. They gave me the paperwork back, and they're like, good luck finding parking, jackass, you know. And I mean, and you know, like, it's not like I'm the only truck in the neighborhood doing that, you know. They're turning a truck loose like every 5 or 10 minutes, you know, it was a big distribution center. So, you know, like, and there's guys with appointment times earlier than mine, so they're getting turned loose and they're filling up, you know, and all the just normal parking is full. So I had to pay for parking, and not only did I have to pay for parking, I had to drive an hour to find parking. So yeah, it was not a fun night trying to get it out. Winston Salem area, yeah, I mean that's not a bad area for reefer. It's one of those areas where you could do good, but I mean reefer freight out of North Carolina doesn't pay that good. It pays okay, but it doesn't pay great. So you you would be making your money coming into North Carolina versus going out of North Carolina. But I mean, you know, you can do good. You can do good there. Um, you know, it's just any segment of trucking is, you know, you got to find what you like. So I would say give it a try. You know, give it a try. If you think you're interested in it, you know, if you're okay with, you know, early morning starts and setting at shippers and receivers for hours upon hours upon hours. You know, what I mean, I had a 25-hour load time about a month or two ago. You know, you got to be prepared for that. Are you willing to sit for, you know, a day to get loaded? So, uh, let's see. Captain Flatbed says Lone Star just came through South Carolina, and no doubt they were busy today shaking that salt. Yeah, they've been hitting the roads hard up here with the brine all day today on the bridges and stuff like that. It's supposed to snow 8 foot, I believe, 8 feet. That's my weather report. It's gonna snow 8 feet. Where? I don't know. Somewhere. Um, DIY says I propositioned the like button. Yes, I would recommend everybody, um, just lick your finger like a little bit and hit that like button. Just rub around the like button gently in a circular motion, and then just give it a little tap. Um, Ace in here. Thanks, Ace, for letting us know you're in. Thanks for the $2. I appreciate you. Jerome Jones in the house. What's up, money? Not much. Chilling in Pennsylvania, waiting on this 8 feet of snow coming at me. Thanks again, Ace. I appreciate you. Big Rig Rex in the house. What's up, brother? Ain't seen you in a minute. Captain Flatbed says that didn't sound right at all. Yeah, sometimes, man, you say it, then you think about it. I bought 2,000 XRP today. All right. Good deal. I'll look that up. I don't know what that's worth in American money. Freight trucking in the house with $5 super chat. Lighten it up. Lighten it up, says tip your host. You got to listen to the man, I can't argue with him. Let's see, where we at? ARDP 202 says, I noticed Midwest slowed down. In what month will it pick back up? I have no idea. I'm not a guru, like how the Midwest could pick up tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's like it kind of depends on the the day, the season, that type of stuff. Like you got to think Halloween candy's over. Halloween candy creates a good inflationary issue in reefer trucking in like early October. And then we're coming full steam into Thanksgiving. You got turkeys, you got sweet potatoes, you got pumpkins, you got things shaking and moving before, now we're coming into Christmas. And, like there's some places that, and a lot of schools have stopped. I know in Minnesota, we're back to home learning, where we can't go to school anymore. So, it just depends. It just depends. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't tell you a like date and time in a year. It's just, yeah. I mean, trucking's a roller coaster. It's seasonal. It's you know, it's cyclical. It's all these things. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because we're getting so close to Christmas, you know, a lot of people are slacking off. Stuff like that. You know, you got to calculate all that in. But I'll be over there Friday. I'll be in Iowa Friday, so I'll let you know. I'll let you know how I do coming out of Iowa. Let's see. Captain Flatbed says, "Don't buy Lotto in Illinois. They'll give you an IOU letter." Oh, that is funny. That is funny. You won the lottery. Sorry, guy. Uh, they'll have to sell bonds, right, to pay you. Isn't that Illinois? Isn't that what Illinois does? They just sell bonds for everything because they can't collect no tax money because you know they don't do their finances so well. Illinois is like a kid with a credit card. You know what I'm saying? Like they got trouble. Lone Star Transport says, "Yeah, Captain Flatbed." Ozzy says, "Bingo." Buy BTC or top 3 crypto. Buy low and forget it. Be surprised in cash when it hits highs. Yeah, I'm not even interested in. I mean, my Bitcoin is up 30%, probably 35%. You know, it's up tremendously in, like, I don't know, last couple months I've had it. I think I've owned it for 2 months now, and I'm up like a third in 2 months. But it's like I don't own enough to cash out and be like, woo, I won you know. Now I did think about selling it and buying it back later, and then, you know, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm not good at timing markets. Like, I don't invest in single stocks. I invest in, you know, like broad ETFs. And yeah, so with crypto, I just bought, you know, I bought enough that, like, where it's not gonna break me. You know, it's like, it's the type of money that I probably waste in a year. You know, I go buy, you know, a Taco Bell when I shouldn't have. You know, it's kind of what I did. I just kind of cut back on some stupid spending, and not to say Taco Bell stupid spending. I'm just saying, when you're full, you know, and you end your day and you're like, well, I'll go get Taco Bell. I just kind of said, no, I'll go to bed and I'll get up in the morning and, you know, save that $10. So I just took some money like that, invested it in crypto, and I says, hey, you know, if crypto don't work, what is it? No big deal, you know. But I figured, hey, you know, if it does work and it survives, and, you know, my kids may be rich one day because of that, you know, one little purchase I made. Who knows? It's definitely speculation, though. 23 in the house, 19 likes. Come on, get that like button. Get on that like button if you can for me. Big Rig Reg says, Booty didn't have any future in politics if he didn't get a cabinet position. Yes. I think he's sitting in the cabinet now, so I think that's a political thing. I'm not sure. Gus says, did you finally get out of Beantown? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got myself out of there yesterday. I did a load that was like, I don't know, 100 miles, 109 miles, I think. I took a load over to Springfield, Mass, Westfield area. I went to Westfield CNS Wholesale over there in Westfield. Took a load out of Boston over there, made me a nice little chunk of change, and then picked up this multi-stop I got now. I got a multi-stop, stop here in Harrisburg area. Then we go to Michigan, and then it finals out in Iowa Friday morning. Let's see. Gus says, It don't matter what this guy thinks or knows about transportation. We're now in a communist society. Oh me, oh me. Ozzy says they had a they had a trans. He never driven a semi in his life, dude. The people they elect or the people they put in these secretary of head of transportation, they don't know shit about transportation. It's all a bunch of shady political deals. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's who you know or who you blow. And hell, for Buttigieg, it may be both. You know. Sorry, I'm trying to get a Tums out of this giant bottle. Berry flavored chalk. Nice. Had some Taco Bell and a red Gatorade earlier. Yeah, no surprise I got heartburn from it. 27 in the house, 22 likes. Let's see who else is in here. Jeremy Rocks, what's up, brother? How's it going? I always say Jeremy for some reason. Jerry Rocks. Let me get that straight. Let me learn how to read. Thanks for coming in, Jerry Rocks. Thank you very much. Ozzy says, LOL, so true on politics. Yeah, I hate politics, man. If there weren't laws against it, I'd say let's throw them all off a bridge and start over. You know, like if you got a letter beside your name, over the bridge you go. You know what I mean? Like if you got the little R or the D or whatever after your name, yeah, over the bridge. Sorry, put you in a bag, throw you in the river. Flatbed says best political policy I've heard yet. Really not a fan of any of them. Yeah, they're all a bunch of lying bastards, man. I don't care who they are. Blaze says I have no videos up yet. No worries, brother. We're gonna get over there and we're gonna watch when you do get videos. Trucking with Blaze. I'm Blaze68. This is the channel. No videos yet. I'll start uploading when I start driving. Okay, is that a different channel than the Blaze68? Let me see what we got here. Trucking with Blaze. Trucking with Blaze. Let me see here. Where's that at? How am I spelling that? I'm spelling that wrong, I bet. They didn't give me your channel, so if you want to drop a link to it, you can. There's Angelica Larson. Ooh. Who else did they give me when I put in Trucking with Blaze? They give me Just Trucking. The trucking wife takes a shower at a truck stop. They give me Just Trucking. Well, I don't know why they won't focus on the phone. Who else did they give me? Life Behind the Wheel. Oh, he's got one of those big gear shifters way up here. He is so cool. Oh, man. Yeah, Blaze Trucking. Trucking with Blaze. You get a lot of these toys. You know, these kids love this freaking Blaze monster truck show. I don't know if y'all are aware of that, but love Super Trucker Dan it give me. Super Trucker Dan, he's cool. I like Super Trucker Dan. I don't agree with everything he does, but hell, who does, right? Riding with Dave. More Just Trucking. Become an owner-operator. You'll need to know how to replace this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Give me a bunch of stuff. Didn't give me your channel, Blaze. If that's if you want to drop a link to it, you can. Or whenever you put up videos, you can come back and let me know. You know, I support truck drivers. That's what we do around here. So, no worries. yeah. Keep us informed. Do videos when you're going through orientation too. That's a good one. Show people what the Wilson orientation is like. That could help a lot of drivers. Hey Blaze, 420, absolutely nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Hey, you know what I mean? Like everybody's done it, right? Everybody's done it. Hell, Bill Clinton didn't even inhale. I said, Bill, you're wasting the product. Inhale, Bill. Shit. You know? I take you out of rotation, you don't inhale. That's what I'd have told Bill. You know, back in my younger days, not now, you know. Keep it legal. Let's see. Did I miss something? I think I missed something. Did I go? Let's see. Okay, I think I'm just getting a repeated question here. ARDP says, I noticed Midwest slow down. In what month will it pick back up? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. That's the old life. Yeah. I mean, hey, everybody's done it, man. I got a tattoo on the back of my calf muscle that says Amsterdam, and I got that tattoo in Amsterdam. And you know, like I don't remember getting that tattoo, honestly. You know, I've had some weird times in Amsterdam. I fell down a flight of stairs and messed my back up, and I got a ride home from a cop on a motorcycle. I rode bitch on a motorcycle with a cop, and then I woke up the next morning and I couldn't walk, so I got an epidural from Doogie Howser in a hotel room. Yeah. I mean, oh man, I got stories, dude, for days on days on days that I can't tell on here. I need to start a second channel for stories. Cat Flatbed says, ARDP, hard to say really. Trucking is so up and down. Flatbed rates are decent. We're banging out some great week averages right now. Yeah, you know, I mean, things slow down, they pick up. Trucker Wild in the house. Trucker Wild, when are you going to release that secret you told me the other day with those pictures? When is that going to happen? I think the world needs to know. You know about the new thing. But thanks for coming in. Trucker Wild's got a channel, guys. Check out Trucker Wild. There's a guy doing it. Out here and doing it. Trucking with Blaze says, hit the like, guys. Yeah, everybody hit that like button for me. Captain Flatbed says, that's my deterrent for Reefer. The downtime would drive me nuts. I like sitting still. I dislike sitting still. Yeah, you know, everybody's got to find their little corner of trucking they like, you know, and that's why, like, I see these guys, like, here's my theory. I see a lot of jobs. I did my Craigslist job video today. I got that together. That'll be coming out Thursday morning. Still doing a little editing on it, but a lot of these companies say no more than 5 jobs in the last 6 years. Here's my advice to drivers. Don't go from mega carrier to mega carrier to mega carrier to mega carrier to mega carrier. It's the same crap with a different name on the side of the truck. That's all it is. And that's why you get the job hopping, because you're going from crappy place to crappy place to crappy place to crappy place. You know, put your time in at the mega carriers and then get away from them. I don't care which mega carrier you start out at. They're really none better than the others. You know, I would say CR England, CRST, and Western Express are probably like the worst of the worst. But go to your mega carrier if you got to. If you can't, I mean, there's better carriers out there. I'll just tell you right now, you don't have to go to a mega. You know, go to Butler Transport out of Kansas City. Go to Halver Lines out of Duluth, Minnesota. Go to, you know, Classic Carriers out of Versailles, Indiana. Excuse me, I always want to say Ohio. Versailles, Indiana. There's some good carriers out there that you don't have to go mega carrier. And all those 3 I just named, they all hire people straight out of school. And they'll put you through school too. So, keep that in mind. Now, classic carriers may not put you through school, but they require no experience. You just got to get the CDL. I think that's how they work. There's companies out there, you don't have to go mega. But if you do go mega for like 3-6 months and then move out. Like, there's some good companies out there you can go to that require 6 months of experience. There's companies out there. So, yeah. And also, keep that in mind. That's why you get a lot of job hopping, is because of the mega carrier mentality. Like I said, I told a buddy of mine, he was going from one mega carrier to the other. I said, it's the same crap with a different color truck or a different name on the side of the truck. He did it. He come back like a month later. He's like, you're exactly right. It's the same exact thing. It's a big unorganized mess. And I said, yeah, that's what mega carriers are. The left hand don't know what the right hand's doing, and vice versa. So keep that in mind. Everybody's got to find their own little niche, but try to, if you switch jobs, do it for just know, number one, if you don't like the low pay and unorganization, mega carriers are not. That's all they are, is low pay, and you might get a dedicated run with a mega carrier that's okay for you, but that's about the only reason I would see doing it. Maybe if you want to get on some sort of dedicated account that's near your house or something, I could see that. But other than that, I wouldn't do mega carrier OTR. I'd go to one of these better, smaller, mid-sized companies is what I would do. I got a few of them wrote down here. Let me get out of some of this paperwork I got to do here. Butler out of Kansas City, Halver Lines out of Minnesota. Halver is spelled Halvor. Halvor. Butler is spelled like you would expect it. CFI hires some people with a CDL with no experience, but you gotta. Well, no, I think they do. I think they hire no matter what. As long as you got your CDL, they may put you through school. Call them and see. I'm not sure. Averett hires some people without experience, but you got to be in a certain area. Nussbaum out of Illinois. LTL Pro hires out of California and North Carolina. And Rail, ROEHL, Rail Transport out of Wisconsin. Those are all companies I would rather go to than a mega carrier. Now, are they all perfect? No. But I got to tell you, before I went to CR England and made 14 cents a mile, are you kidding me? Before I went there and did that, I'd go to one of those companies right there. Promise you, guarantee you. Mark M in the house. What's up, Mark M? Thanks for stopping by. Mark M says, well, it was nice knowing you. We're going to get absolutely destroyed by this guy. He is controlled by evil powers that put him in there. Tolls on every interstate, triple axles, and he had triple taxes and insurance requirements. Yeah, here you go. Mark M says maybe it's a good thing we might get higher rates for once. That makes sense with the level of risk out here. Yeah, we need pay needs to come up with the risk a little bit. Lone Star Transport says, good evening, Trucker Wild. All right, yeah, slap some fives and say highs. Peaches and Grease, would you watch a lady trucker channel? I would watch a lady trucking channel, no problem. She's got to be doing something, though, other than just showing her ass in a pair of stretch pants. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. If I want to see, if I want to see an ass in stretch pants, I'll just, video call my old lady and say, hey, put on your stretch pants. Like, it's just, I'm not on YouTube. I'm not a thirsty blue-balled trucker, okay? I'm not over here wasting my time watching these women in the booty shorts cranking down landing gear. I've been cranking down landing gear since most of them was, not even legal. So, I know how to crank down landing gear. I don't need no help with that. I don't need help with how to unhook a trailer, drop a trailer. I don't need help with that. I like to learn things from my time on YouTube. That's why I'm watching like DIY Semi. That's why I'm watching, like BOC and, the channels that teach you something, and I like learning a different aspects of trucking. So, like, even if like a lady trucker was like just telling me about what she was doing in trucking, as far as like Trucker Wild, okay? Trucker Wild talks about the Amazon stuff, and like, it's like I don't do that, but I like to know what that kind of trucking is like. So I watch Trucker Wild. I watch people that are company drivers, like Kangaroo Trucker. I was watching Kangaroo Trucker earlier, over at ATS. As long as you can like bring value to my day, I will watch you. I don't care, man, woman, in between. I don't care. What kind of clothes you wear and what's between your legs don't make a damn to me. But you gotta bring value to it. Like, and value is not a gigantic ass and a pair of stretch pants. That's not value to me. It might be to somebody. Obviously, it is, because some of these lady truckers get freaking 500,000 views on a video where they ain't doing nothing except showing cleavage and bending over, and I'm like, yeah, hey, the thirst is real out here. You know what I mean? These drivers act like they're in the desert out here. Like, um, just a thought. But yeah, I got no problem. I got no problem with watching lady truckers. Like Dominique the dump truck driver. I don't got no plans to drive a dump truck, but I like learning and seeing how, what they're doing out there. You know what I mean? And, she's not out there just like, you know, you know what I mean? She's not like an Instagram model that's trying to pretend to be a truck driver. She's just out there doing a job, and I respect that. Um, let's see. Rick in the house. What's up, Rick? Thanks for coming by. Captain Flatbed says peaches and grease. Much respect for female drivers. Yeah, I mean, I got respect for all the drivers out here. No worries on that. Let's see. Peaches and grease says Captain Flatbed. Thanks. Much respect to y'all. Do you have a channel, Peaches and Grease? Are you a female trucker? I never put that together that you were a female trucker. But yes, I mean, I watch anybody that's putting on, good content. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So says thanks, Captain Flatbed. Much respect to you too. Yeah, okay. No, I didn't know you were a female trucker there, Peaches and Grease. Rick Ian, create a Reddit. Create a Reddit for potentially incriminating stories. Yeah, there you go. Rick Ian says, well, you wouldn't make it to my comment for another hour, LOL, but early morning tomorrow. Yeah, there you go. Nutmeg Donkey, makes me laugh every time. Rosedale Group, Dalton, Georgia. Yeah, Rosedale runs I see them running up in Minnesota now. I know they used to park and drop trailers over there at the Averett in Lawrenceville, Georgia. That's about all I know about them. I mean, I think they do some LTL stuff for some of these other companies, but yeah, that's seems like an okay company. Do they hire straight out of school, or do they put you through school? What's the deal over there? If you know anything about them, Nutmeg Donkey. Or are you asking me about them? Not sure. Trucking with Blaze is 14 cents a mile. Yeah, that's what they doing over there at CR England. It's like, I don't know. Most of these places, pay about $100 a day. So, I mean, 14 cents a mile just sounded super low to me. It might not be that bad. Let's see. If you was making $100 a day divided by 14 cents, holy smokes. Yeah, you'd have to drive 700 miles to make $100 bill. Is that right? That don't sound right. Hang on a second. 700 miles times 14. Yeah. If you drove 700 miles a day, you'd make $98. Holy sheets. I mean, what do they expect you to do, right? It's like slave wages. Mark says, what's up, brother? Not much. Thanks for coming in, Mark. Peaches and grease. Thanks for coming in. Captain Flatbed says, year experience at Mega doesn't matter the name. Do your research in that year time on which type of trailer you want to pull. Talk to drivers. Find what's interesting to you. Then find the right, company. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, if you can get your CDL without having to do it through a Mega, get it that way, because then you can get out of there at 6 months and be free and clear and not owe that little contract thing. That's how I look at it, because there are some decent companies out there that will hire you with 6 months of experience. Here comes Western Express flying into the guard shack. Signs everywhere back there say park and walk to the guard shack. Nah, he's gonna haul ass straight to the guard shack. Probably can't read English. That's probably the problem. Oh man, heartburn's killing me. But yeah, I agree with a lot of that, Captain Flatbed. Get you experience, get in, get out. Now, to me, some of the Megas are a little better than others. You know, like I said, CR England, CRST, Western Express, those are kind of like the very bottom of the barrel, you know. They don't train well. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't put emphasis on training. That's why I like rail transport. Their training looks like it's pretty stiff, you know, and, you know, rigid. Like it teaches you something. I know I was listening to that Kersey on Asian Mai, and she was kind of bashing on rail a little bit, because she said, well, if you don't do good in training, rail will send you home. But Prime, they just keep training you until you pass. And I'm like, yeah, maybe if you can't pass it within a reasonable amount of time, maybe trucking's not for you. You know, maybe you're not taking it serious enough. I'm just saying. Maybe on that 15th try, you don't succeed. Maybe it's not for you. But I'd go to rail before I went to one of those others. I would. My big thing is this: make sure your Mega Carrier's paying practical miles. That's big. You know, like, let's stop accepting 10% off pay. Make sure your Mega does practical miles. Make sure they don't do team training, and I recommend doing one that's near your house if preferable. Make sure they got I think that's a good thing. Make sure they got a terminal near your house. I didn't do that with USA Truck, and it was kind of a pain in the ass, you know, trying to find a place to park the truck, do this, do that. So I'm a fan of having a carrier near my house now. That's kind of where I'm at. Mark said, let me make sure I didn't miss it. Mark says, I like that woman who drives that FedEx. Can't think of her name. You're probably thinking of Happiness by the Mile. I mean, I get it. Like, I watched some of her videos starting out, but it was just like stuff that, I mean, it probably does good on YouTube. It's just I don't have time to sit there and watch somebody do something I've done 100 times in life, you know, like I just, you know, I don't know. I don't need to know how to drop a trailer, you know. I don't need to watch a fueling video. Yeah, no hate on them. Like, if that's, you know, honestly, those views probably get way more views than the videos I do, because you got so many new people coming into the industry all the time, you know, searching how to drop a trailer, and then they get a ton of views on that, you know. And then you got thirsty truckers typing in, "I'm horny" and "how to drop a trailer." And and then they end up, with the watching the girls with the big old butts do it. But yeah, no, I mean, no hate on her. She seems like an okay person. It's just I don't find the videos entertaining, honestly. Like, I need to be educated or entertained. That's the two things I'm looking for on YouTube. Preferably both. But she seems like an okay person. Mark says, "Hey Cash, have you watched Sammy the Bull Mob channel?" No, I haven't seen that. Peaches and Grease says, "Thanks for the feedback. Been waiting to tell some stories and tell stuff from potential experiences." Yeah, I'm sure as a female trucker, you got stories. Like, you got stories for sure. ZV Jerko 1. I don't know if that's right. Hell, who knows? Who knows? Says you should watch Natasha Trucking. Very good. Okay. Yeah, I may have seen her before. Yeah, I know Natasha Trucking. I've seen that. I've seen Natasha Trucking. Peaches and Grease says going on third year driving, wanting to try my hand at the tube. So many others do it, so why not? Yeah, every trucker's got a YouTube channel now. I'm pretty sure, the way it seems. Yeah, why not? Why not put it out there? Jerry Rock says, "I finally got rolling with Landstar, made 5117 on 2,500 miles first week." All right, good job. Good job. Main thing is you're rolling. That's the main thing. Nutmeg Donkey says, "Rosedale Group pays 44 cents a mile, but they run big miles. I know some greenhorns over there making 1,600 weekly gross. Good starter company." Okay. So they hire you straight out of school, and they're fairly small, so you won't be just a number. Yeah. 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 I mean, I don't know. They've been around a while. Like I said, I didn't really know much about them, but yeah, that ain't too bad. As long as that 44 cents a mile is practical miles, because at 44 cents a mile, I mean, if that's what they pay, like, starting out, that's really good, like. But at the same time, if I got 2 years of experience, I just need that to be paid, practical, really. Because if not, that's like, that could hurt. But yeah, doesn't sound like a bad deal, honestly. Hell, if they'll hire you straight out of school, it's got to be better than CR England or CRST or Western Express making, nothing. Making nothing. Captain Flatbed says, "I say that because less than a year experience is hard to swallow on insurance rates. It's nauseating to write those insurance checks every week." Yeah. Yeah, I meant month, not week. Yeah. Yeah, no, I got you on that. I get the process of doing that, but if you can get your CDL and not have to be tied to the mega carrier, like, yeah, like there's some companies out there with 6 months of experience that are like close to 50 cents a mile. I mean, they're out there. They are out there. And if you watch my Craigslist job search videos on Thursday, I talk about a lot of those companies like that. Let's see. Nutmeg Donkey, e-girls have infiltrated every corner of the interwebs. Yeah, no kidding, man. They even got the trucking videos now. Lone Star Transport says, "That's why I sub here, informative and entertaining." Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I try. Some days, and just you don't feel like you got it, but I try. Joshua Knight says, "Hey Cash, just wanted to give you a shout out. Thanks for all the amazing content. Definitely taking notes. Don't worry about the other female truck drivers. LOL." Yeah. Yeah, they do their videos. I do mine. It's like, I don't know. you just put it out there, and if people like it, they like it, and if they don't, they don't. You know, it's like, um, that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Sergeant Ringo in the house. He says, "What's going down, y'all? Not much. We're chilling. I'm sitting at I'm sitting at the receiver on my first drop in Pennsylvania. We're gonna drop this in the morning like a bad habit. Then we're gonna shoot up to Michigan, drop over there Thursday morning, and then we're off to Iowa for Friday morning. Finals out in Iowa. So hopefully we can get this unloaded and get out of here before the 8 foot of snow comes that they're predicting tonight." Disclaimer: they're not expecting 8 foot of snow. You know how they hype it up on the Weather Channel. My weather app is like, you know, telling me some stupid stuff that I know is not going to happen. See, Sergeant Ringo says, "But if company-sponsored training is the only way you can get your CDL, I say do it, but make sure to go with a better carrier than England." Yeah. I mean, there's companies out there that will sponsor you that are not just garbage companies that put you 8 people to a bunk or whatever it is they're doing out there at CR England now. You know, I mean, do what you got to do to get your CDL, but like Meatloaf, don't do that. You know, um, yeah. I mean, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. You know what I mean? I signed a contract to work for USA Truck for a year when I got my license. I did the year. You know, I did it. I put in the work. I got in and out of there. Sometimes, you know, it's what it's about. You just got to get in and make it happen. You know, you just got to get in and make it happen sometimes. But there are better companies out there. You know, you don't have to go bottom of the barrel. And for me, CR England, CRST, Western Express, I'm trying to think of who else. You know, like, I don't know. I would be more worried about my training than anything. Sergeant Ringo says, "Right on, keep turning and burning." Yeah, man, it's why rates are good. I'm trying to do what I can. Sergeant Ringo says, "My former brother-in-law trained in a 3-bunk truck with England earlier this year. He moved on quickly." Yeah, man, you put me in a bunk like that. I mean, like, I think you're playing the odds putting 2 strangers in a truck together of somebody dying. You go 3, man, woo-wee. That's like, you know, I think you're 50-50 on somebody dying in a truck. You know what I mean? Like, all the farting and you know, just the smells that come with 3 people in a truck together. Oh man, I almost threw up a little bit right there. Super gross. Super gross. Peaches and Grease says Swift paid 37 cents fresh out of Academy. That was in 2018. Yeah, there you go. I could see that. See, Swift is like, I don't know. I was recommending people to go to Swift for a while because it's like, you know, you could do a lot worse, I think. I mean, Swift got a bad rap, of course, but I'm like, hell, hang around there for 6 months. You'll be like the most seasoned driver they got. I'm joking, of course, but yeah, I mean, 37 cents a mile fresh out of school is respectable. It's not great. I mean, it's nothing to write home about, but at least you can make some money, you know, like, you know, and you probably get a pay raise after, you know, 3 or 6 months, you know, and then at a year, I mean, honestly, if you've got a year in with Swift, the doors really open up. I mean, you can't go just anywhere and work, but you probably open up like half the trucking industry just with having that 1 year. But if you do go to Swift and you do the 1 year and you do what you got to do, it's like when you leave Swift, you know, try to level up, not go like from Swift to, you know, Werner or something. You know, like, this is my opinion. You know, when you leave, try to find a smaller, better paying company, somewhere where, you know, they like there's some incentive to not just, you know, do the bare minimum. Let's see, where was we at? Cat Flatbed said, I would have to say it's best for an individual to get the CDL on their own and not be under contract. Yeah, that was one thing I regretted on how I did it. You know, probably would have never went to USA Truck if I had my own CDL. You know, probably would have looked around and found a better place. But hey, is what it is. Peaches and Grease says was pulling 600 to 800 per week, more on surge accounts. Yeah. I mean, you know, that's okay for starting out in the industry. I think it's low, but that's where that's where we're at these days. I think like $1,600 ought to be the minimum wage in trucking. If you're on the road 7 days, why not? But that's just, I mean, we're not going to get that. I'm just saying that's kind of what I think. I'm not saying hold out for 1,600 because you ain't going to get it, but it's kind of where I think that's what it's worth. Sergeant Ringo says, I keep hearing Schneider's training program is on point. Yeah, I heard they got some pretty good training, honestly. I know somebody that went there earlier this year. They said it was okay, but they bounced at 6 months. They found a much better paying job at 6 months. Schneider kills me with that paying those short miles, man. That HHG. Get off of it, Schneider. You got computers, like, let's see here. Where we at? Recap speaks very highly of Magnum, and they train new CDL holders. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, Magnum up in North Dakota there. Pretty good looking fleet. Lone Star Transport says, have a good evening, Cash, everyone. A dairy farm in Georgia got a load out early AM. Everyone drive safe into the storm coming through. Yeah, everybody be safe out there. Yeah, I think I want to wrap it up here. Let's get through these comments. I'm feeling bedtime. I got to be up early in the morning, too. Trucking on 95 says, just had to drop and give props for the thumbnail. I'll leave. Yeah, there you go. Sup, y'all? Shut down for the night at the TA in Morris. There you go. You talking about Morris, Illinois, across from the Costco. Love that Costco. What you think on Millis? Millis is okay. Just I don't know how they are since they got bought out. I heard people say they were going to leave them alone, but who knows? Cat Flatbed says safe travels. Lone Star, yeah. Alex, Swift pays way better than they did last year. I make 45 or 45 cents a mile. Is that straight out of school? That's what she was talking about, straight out of school. Sergeant Ringo says, get you on the flip side, Cash. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in. Hit that thumbs up on the way out for me if you could. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. We do this all the time. And yeah, I'm out of here.